I didn't pack it up properly. I just like take the pieces out. Okay, I'm gonna start recording. Oh right, we are playing as Free India again. Game options. Okay, everything's on. So in today's stream, we're going to be trying to take over as much of Asia as possible as Free India. I think we're going to start with what I like to call the pimples first, like all the small countries, and then work our way onto stronger and stronger ones. So I think we'll start with Bhutan, then Nepal, then Tibet, then Afghanistan, and then we're going to take Oman, Saudi Arabia, and Iraq, and invade Iran from the sides to make it a quick victory, because generally they're quite hard. Iran is not easy to take, and Yemen for the same reason. As tiny as it is, it's actually quite hard to attack Yemen. First off, because it's mountainous, and second off, because the supply along here is absolutely dreadful, so you often get exhausted before you can really do anything. Grand battle plan or superior firepower? I think grand battle plan. We're probably just gonna start pumping like a ton of divisions. Just basic ones for now, and then later on we'll focus on creating more advanced stuff. And then also getting that extra research started as soon as possible is also going to be very important. Yeah, as you can see, all the other foreign troops that were in here are slowly leaving, thankfully. Infrastructure effort. Yes, yes. Japan's doing quite well against China. Maybe we'll take Sinkiang. Actually, no, they're in a faction. We'll grab all the loose countries first. Finally. Rebuild the nation. Okay. I think I'll only start focusing on that in a little while. I think we've got a... So we should probably be building a lot of dockyards quite soon as well, because we will be needing to build a navy somewhere along the line. And we're going to try and build quite a large one. Okay. Infrastructure and civilian factories. Faster output. I think I'll use that in an emergency, because I feel like that's something that could be used in an emergency. Although I may as well use it now. Yeah. Okay. German Reich claims Naval. Okay, now we can do the next layer. I always have a strong focus on excavation because it means I can maximize more of these resources. Then I won't have to buy from other people. Bhutan usually has quite a few factories. Usually they only have 2 divisions, thankfully, so they're quite easy to just roll over. Okay, I'm probably just instantly deploy these. Bhutanese posturing. Didn't Nepal get involved in some conflict at some point? Committed genocide? I can't remember. Or am I just imagining things? I think it was in the 90s, wasn't it? There's still an Australian or British Malaya. I hate it when this happens. I hate it when they get stuck here, because it means they can still see inside the border. Ah, damn it. Unable to what? Oh dear. We've got a straggler. You know, I only learned about the instant deploy button like a week ago. I've been playing this game for over a year. Only realized it now. I think I'm just going to cancel this line of production, create a new thing, duplicate. Improved infantry, I think that's what we'll need. Maybe we should make an artillery-only division. Engineer company. Should also be doing research on what you call it, trucks. But for now, I think we'll just have. Oh wait, we can't. Anyway, just train me so long. But I need more support equipment. And artillery, of course. Hmm. Military theorist. I'd rather do close export, to be honest. May as well do militarism. I think large navy actually. But I'm only going to be focusing on the navy a bit later. Let's just finish the fascist focus tree. And focus on expanding from there. One thing I hate about starting wars in the 30s is that it takes forever to justify a war goal. Ugh. I once made a save where every single country was freed, so like all of Africa was independent. I played as Botswana. Shockingly, I actually took half of this whole region here. I've even played as Oman. I've even played as Cyprus and taken North Africa. Honestly, like, it's not that hard to play as a tiny country. You just have to make really small divisions that use very little manpower and then just grab the victory points as quickly as possible. And then, like, as little confrontation as possible is usually the key to victory. Okay, 15 days away, finally. Beijing. I always thought Beijing was a bit more south than that. I think Hong Kong should be somewhere around here. Yes, there it is. Okay, finally. Goodbye. Goodbye, bitter. Oh. I probably should have started justifying the war long in advance, to be honest. I think it saves more time. There, that was done quickly. Take all states and turn down. First piece of territory taken. Behold. Oh wow, I even got tungsten. Okay, next book's tree. Let's go for, as soon as we can, extra research start, but I actually think we might be able to create an alliance with Turkey, because usually when we reach this point, or we reach their border, they're usually quite willing to join. Thing is, you kind of have to boost fascism in the meantime while you wait. It's a surprisingly handsome portrait of Mal. You see, this is what I couldn't understand, because the last time I played as Free India, the last few times I played as Free India, Japan didn't make any naval invasions, and I couldn't understand why. I actually think it's because usually Shaanxi joins Japan. Okay, excavation. Gotta keep that production efficiency at maximum. Production cap. I wonder if we can reach into Europe through Turkey. Yes. Wait a second, isn't there a buff mainly for civilian factories to begin with? Yeah, I think it is actually. Oh, and there goes World War II. Naval. Never gem. I wonder what games I should play after Hoi 4. Maybe like an RPG of some kind. Hmm. To be honest, I'm probably not the best person to do streaming. I feel like I should be more talkative somehow. Although I feel it would be easier with an active live chat. There's only so much a person can come up with on their own, unless I start behaving schizophrenic and just pretend there's another person there. Might help, who knows. Okay, paramilitarism. Oh damn it, we're support. That was quick. The thing I always forget to do is focus on my war support. But it'll go up anyway because of that. So. Little Luxembourg. Just a one-tile country. I think the only one-tile country, actually. Unless you include the Maldives when they freed. Oh. That doesn't usually happen. No, I will not be joining Axis. I will be trying to stay out of any faction war for as long as I possibly can. Should we start focusing on... Oh, we have already done some of this research. Should probably focus on a basic submarine task force in the meantime. Halfway. I think I might join Japan if they win against China. That might be a war that's actually worth it. Then I could take back Ceylon or Sri Lanka. Actually, it'd be nice to have a little island puppet. As a Dutch person, I am deeply offended. Of Dutch descent. English Dutch descent. How do streamers do it? They somehow seem to always be talking, always be active. It seems to be something to learn from them. I should actually watch more streamers. Might help. Wait, what am I going? Oh, of course. Oh wait, what should I add? Field hospital? I usually have field hospital. Oh yeah, I can modify this now. Okay. Oh, goodbye Luxembourg. Quite soon we'll be able to have our next day of research. I feel like Germany is going to die early on this game for some reason. Probably just because they declared war with the Soviets at the same time as the Allies. It seems nationalist Spain has been almost defeated. I wonder where they moved their capital to. Oh. It's so rare I ever see Republican Spain. Just when I thought I could get it. Anyway. I should probably tie this to the supply line. I wonder why it's all so dark here. Oh. Well, now we have Bhutan's supply hub. Who? I know they're expanding. They're not shrinking. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Ugh, my eyes. Ugh, that's ring light. My eyes. Ugh. Oh. 3 people liked my stream. I wonder who the third person was. Well, thanks, I suppose. Free India is seriously underrated as like a playable nation. It has the potential to be just as powerful as China, actually. China doesn't really fulfill its complete potential, usually because of the War of Japan. Happens in its infancy, but if it gets past that time period, it usually becomes extremely powerful. It also possesses an enormous amount of manpower. Far more than Japan or Russia or Germany or any of them actually. China and India have the largest amount of manpower, which really makes them the superior nations to play as. Oh wow, Vichy formed already. Okay. The only problem with taking Greece is that we have to worry about a war for Italy. Well, at least we'll be able to start factions after this focus is done. Finally. Goodbye. Oh, of course. I should probably be constructing more planes, actually. I should probably have a stronger focus on that as well. Although it's not that necessary yet, it'll only be really necessary to have a large amount of planes when we go to war with Persia and Turkey. If we don't form an alliance of Turkey. Depending. And this will be ready in 100 days. In the meantime, we should be just fine in Afghanistan. Oh. Yeah, every day we just get a little bit bigger. Okay. Okay, Tibet's next. Oh. Hmm. Let's see. Something that I do sometimes do if a powerful enemy is approaching my borders and I know I can't keep them out, is I release the nation, if there are any, between me and that enemy, so they can't pass. So if Yunnan or whatever was trying to attack me, or China even, I could just let go of Bengal. And that would keep them out. Or should at least. Except there is actually a tile they could walk through over there. Okay. Oh, it's partially connected already. It seems Germany is regaining some ground, but also getting invaded over there at the same time. Japan's earlier success seems to be halting now and slowing down. It appears China is getting the upper hand against Shaanxi. Usually what happens is when China's done with its war against Japan, and China's the one that survives, is Communist China declares war on mainland China. And usually that will last for quite some time. And then Xinjiang usually joins the Comintern, as it's a communist nation. What year is it? This is 1940. I'm a bit fussy when it comes to the production of submarines. I like them to be at least current here. Okay. Soon Tibet, we will declare war on Tibet. Okay, we can finally do even more research now, so I think we will focus on improving our air capabilities. Okay, so according to this, there's very little supply going through here. So our divisions are not getting a lot of nutrients. I suppose you could say nutrients. I feel like maybe adding more divisions might actually just make this worse, I'm not sure. We'll soon find out. We do have ground support planes, so I think we may as well for now. Although industry research is probably going to be more useful. May as well get extra construction done. Although, not actually, because I like to keep this one open in case we lose a battle against someone and we get greatly reduced in size. Then at least we can still use that too. Because once I ended up with only Delhi, because I joined Japan's faction and lost everything along with Japan. And then I was liberated, and then the only tile I had left, the only province I had left was Delhi, and I had basically nothing. I was still able to come back from that, because I had one civilian factory, and it took 900 days to build another one. But with my 2 civilian factories, I was able to get just enough production to take Nepal back, and Bhutan, and Tibet. It's just much weaker India. It just took a very long time. I think we'll do fighter focus. Justification is done. No man, just someone go to war. Why do we need to justify? Honestly, it just wastes time. Okay, let's try and boost that war support as best as possible. Although I doubt this is going to last very long. They'll probably be gone within moments. We should actually be improving these ones up here, because it is 1940 now. Okay. Okay, so we have the first major city, we just need the next one now. we're going to end up with a pretty bulky India quite soon. No, Germany, I do not need you. Okay, so Vichy seems to be having some progress. National Spain has regained most of its territory. I mean, it's most of its colonial territory. And I think a bit extra, actually. No. Can you put railways over those? I don't know. I don't think this is necessarily necessary. But I think additional connections do help, I'm not sure. I need to learn more about how this whole railway thing works, to be honest. But that should help us with this low supply problem we're having. Oh wait, never mind. Done. Now we can focus on the next area. Who should I assign? I feel like there's going to be more desert than anything else. More desert than anything else in that region. The Hellfighter can handle the invasion from here. Into Cabal. Okay, and then this one will handle the other invasion over here. I don't actually need to add that submarine yet. Probably going to lose all my teeth because of all this cream soda I'm drinking. Oh, there is a hub right there. Perfect. This area is completely lacking hubs. I think we might have to add some. I think... Where is the cities actually? In here. Isn't there supposed to be one here? Because there's more than just that one, there's other ones, I'm sure. I suppose we can just place the hub anywhere, to be honest. I think one there. And one here. Or here. I think just 2 hubs actually is fine. Along here. I could just connect over there. Oh wait, we haven't even justified. Okay, it's only going to take 160 days. It's a bit better. Let's just justify my mod as well. Okay, well now we're going to have to produce submarines for a naval invasion. I think for a nation like India, large navy is actually the right way to go. It's usually smaller and weaker nations that need flexible navy. Because flexible navy particularly favors submarines over all other types of vessels. So generally I think larger navy is actually a better way to go rather than flexible. At least in our situation here. I think if we took the entirety of the Middle East and all these other regions, we would actually be able to take on someone more powerful like the Soviets later on. I have actually, if China survives this war with Japan, it is actually possible to form a faction with them. I've done it in this previous save. I can't remember why they formed a faction, because they're actually a completely different ideology. They're not aligned instead of fascist. But I think it had something to do with feeling threatened by Free India and for some other reason too. But gee, if you like if there's a faction between India and China, like literally it could take over the world. Literally could. Very easily. I mean, if we take Afghanistan, we can handle anything. I mean, have you known any colonial power to ever successfully take it? I think the French took pieces of it, didn't they? Like, wasn't this a former French colony for a while? Or am I just imagining things? I'm probably just imagining things. Well, at least we know we won't be running out of manpower. I feel like I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to cancel this for a while. Just to let this stockpile, because we're going to need a pretty large stockpile when the time comes. Yeah. Okay, now we have 3 on each. At the very least, that's an improvement. Then we'll do 5 on each, and then try and get as many guns out as possible for when the time comes. I feel like there's a correct ratio you need to have between basic infantry and advanced infantry. Because if you have too much advanced infantry, you're going to need a lot of factories to be able to create enough support equipment, vehicles, and all that other kind of stuff. Sometimes simple in large numbers is better. I should actually be focusing on industry research. Industrial company. Thankfully, this faction that China has usually dissolves. Although Shaanxi seems to be suddenly doing much better than they were earlier. Apparently they only have 10 divisions, but they're probably getting a lot of help from Japan. One thing I've never understood about Japan is how overpowered it is in this game. Like, despite having usually much fewer divisions than its enemies, it somehow seems to succeed regardless. Like, it can be at war with the Comintern, the Allies, Axis, and Chinese United Front and still gain territory. I've seen it happen. I think we should be able to see some of their stats from here, though. Yeah, they do have a lot of good stats. Spiritual mobilization. Oh. Duplicate research efforts. Decreases their research speed. State scientism. How many days left? Oh, God. Oh, we finally have a submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. At Hansini. Okay. And we will just deploy you here. Actually, no. Make that there. Then it should be quite soon for the next one. 29th September, yeah. We only need like one submarine. Like here, 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 and here. And here. Just at the beginning. Just so like we can cut off Oman and Saudi Arabia's access to resources through the sea. Well, that's only when we eventually go to war with them, which is going to be quite a while away, actually. Let's just do this first. Okay, now we can focus on something else. Submarine effort or cruise effort. I think cruises, we've already done most of the submarine research anyway. I think I'll end the stream after we've taken Oman, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, and maybe Turkey. And then I'll conclude the stream success. And I'll probably stream again tomorrow and try and go after the entire, as much of the world as I possibly can. It might be like a multi-part series if I feel up to it. Let's do reconnaissance. Should I actually be moving these planes to over here now? Is this, yeah, this is on our side. Okay. "21 days. Because when we take Oman, it'll be a stepping point to take Saudi Arabia and Yemen and Iraq. And then Turkey or Iran. But I think I want to just keep Turkey kind of in between me and Axis for now. I feel like that's a better idea for now. Let's see our relations. Neutral, apparently, to most of the world. Although I doubt the UK likes us, I think they hate us. Yeah, they hate us. Oh, Lithuania's gone. And Estonia. Did Estonia? No, they didn't. Okay, now we can create an improved submarine. Oh wait. Oh. Increase strength allies, yada yada yada. Are we still missing something? What are we missing? Convoys. We have everything. Okay. Now we need to do this. And then we need to do this as well. Although I feel we'll be focusing more on fighters because we have none. We have more close air support than that. There. And then... Okay. We need to do some more. I think Hungary is currently neutral, aren't they? At the moment. Yeah, currently they're neutral. Okay, we're gonna have to build even more military factories at this rate. Oh, we got quite a good bonus, it seems. Yeah, funny enough, I don't like leaving all the slots filled. I like to leave some slots empty, just so like if I need to add nuclear reactors or rocket bases, there is space for me to put them virtually anywhere. Although I should also be focusing on building civilian factories, because most of these civilian factories are probably not even mine. They're probably just because of the resources I'm trading. How is this taking so? It's taking. This actually feels longer than when I was just defying the war on Bhutan or Nepal, actually. It's only got 30 days to go though. Invite faction from Japan, which I shall ignore until 1946. I don't need Japan. I can get quite far on my own anyway. It seems they're already at war with the Allies by the looks of it. Are they? Who are they at war with? How did they get this region? Didn't this belong to France? Oh no, they claimed it, but I don't think they went to war for it. I'm not entirely sure. The lag. The unbelievable lag. If I just stick my head in the ocean, maybe that'll speed things up. It actually does seem to be speeding it up, shockingly. I should be focusing on getting a ship designer next. Ugh. It's taking forever. Are we justifying against him? I think we are. We'll just put aside like 4 divisions to take them on. It won't take very many. And we'll just train them in Karachi. It's very easy to take them on. You send 1 division down here, then they send the only division they have all the way down there to confront you, I think. And you just send like other divisions up here quickly. It's usually what I do. Okay, no potential enemies, perfect. Okay. Let's go. We have stockpiled a reasonable amount of equipment. I should be deploying some planes though. There is one here. And we can add these. Okay. Perfect. So far we seem to be doing reasonably. Okay, we're starting to climb into them. Let's try and get rid of this division stuck over there. And then I'm going to send a spare division to climb up along the side here. So usually how I take Afghanistan is I just go all along the desert tiles and completely skip the mountain region. So I can completely surround this entire region and then just clamp down on them very hard. Usually works. Okay, so now this division is going to go and take Herat for us. Get rid of them. Okay, they're gone. Overrun. Perfect. This deeply offends me as the Norwegian. I can claim descent to basically most of Europe. Norway, Germany, Scotland, England. Where else? There's a few other countries I know I have some ancestry in. I think France. I think I did hear mention of some French blood somewhere. Okay, well that's probably just going to take forever. Which is fine, we can just do all this other stuff in the meantime. No. Okay, that's better. I should actually start training some motorized divisions now that I think about it. Cancel that one. Okay, I think we have... Oh, we have 2 more now. So create new task force, add on to here. Second task force can do some convoy raiding over there. Remaining task force. Third task force can just protect the ocean over here. Okay, perfect. So that's our invasion plan for Oman. Speaking of which, it's ready. Although 21 days for just 3 people. Unbelievable. Yeah. Okay. I can't believe it's going to take so long. May as well just declare war now. Thankfully, however, that problem should go away by the time this is done being researched. Surprisingly, we've only lost 7,000 men. I was expecting us to lose a lot more, because Afghanistan is usually very hard to play against. But surprisingly, no. Okay, now we can merge armies. Now we don't have to do separate plans. We can have a single plan. There. Go. That sound effect I find strangely satisfying. Okay, we'll just do this invasion. And then, once that division has landed at the bottom of Oman, they'll probably send another division to just, their only division to just keep an eye on it, which will leave their port undefended. And more war propaganda. That's all we need. Gah. Oh, we can start justifying here now. Good. And Iraq. Just justify war on all of them. Mosul. Ugh. Damn it. Okay, now that's enough. Okay, that's for them. What will we be doing? Capital ship research. Oh, wait. I think doctrine next. I'll focus on something better. Yeah, as predicted, they sent their own division to confront the one division I sent today. Should probably add a port here. For future use. Ports are basically much cheaper supply hubs when you think about it. Oh, there you go. And that was that. Okay, now then let's just keep an eye on this region. Excuse me. All of you. Okay, now they're doing it. Afghanistan, how are you still alive? Ugh. Just get rid of them. See, it's always when you reach this point that suddenly everything goes dreadfully south. More hospitals, I say. Oh, wait a second, have we even added that? No, we haven't. I don't think we should just yet. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to just stay here, not do anything for a while, and just let Afghanistan attack us, which they will start doing now. I think... Can I construct anything? No, I can't. Unfortunately, there are no supply hubs here. I don't think I'd be able to construct one fast enough anywhere. Wait a second, maybe do an attack from there. Maybe we can still encircle them from this angle. The attrition is atrocious. I think the best I can do is just let them attack me continuously until they run out of guns and all that fancy stuff. Should help. So now we're going to take Saudi Arabia next, and then they should be, yeah, they'll be ready in like 50 days time. We're still dwarf Afghanistan. Oh god. Maybe I could try and build a supply hub here. I think I'd have to put it here, in this sort of mid-region. It's generally not a good idea to build. It's generally not a good idea to build too far away from the capital. This area's got more problems, I think. But I think this is where we need the supply hub most. Let's just see how long that will take. Probably like 300 days or something ridiculous like that. 191. I'm sure there's a decision I can like just speed up. I can only use this once though. Okay, since we're going to probably press that, we should actually build as many supply hubs as we can. Especially along Iran's border, because when we go to war with them, we're going to need every single bit of supply that we can use. So that is what we're going to do here, and then we're going to add a port, which can be basically used as another supply hub. So let's get all the supply hubs to the top. And then put this one at the absolute top. And then select the decision, reorganize the railway system, and then hopefully that should cut the the construction will only take 60 days now. That's much better. Okay. And as we can see, Afghanistan is just wasting manpower and resources, which is good. So we'll just keep doing that. In the meantime, I feel like I'm going to have to start training a lot more divisions. We're going to need like 15 for this, to be honest. Let's just get a good 20. We'll do Karachi. And then just instantly deploy them as soon as we can and send them for this. We're going to be attacking on multiple fronts by the looks of it. Probably end this stream after I take Iran. I might not even bother with Yemen. Believe it or not, Yemen's bloody hard to take, so... Impossibly, you have no idea. I don't know, it's cursed, it's just cursed land. So we'll take Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and Iran. Also, I can't stream for too long because I'm using my personal data for this stream. Yeah, it takes like 1 gigabyte per hour, which is actually not as much as I thought it would take, but still. It is quite costly to pay for my own streams. Did we just lose a tile? I don't think so. Mm-hmm. Okay, 19 days this problem should hopefully go away. And we will be able to take Saudi Arabia quite soon. And then after that we should actually start justifying, we already are justifying on Iraq. When the justification for Saudi is done, we're going to justify on Iran. Which probably will take an extremely long time to vanquish them. How can close air support cost so much? Terrible. At least we have quite a lot of military factories now. 11 days. Seems like Germany is gonna succeed against the Soviets again. Let's see, how strong is Republican Spain? Meh. Middle power. I should probably just focus on improving my stability as much as I can. I'm just gonna stick my head in the Indian Ocean. Hopefully that speeds up the game. I mean, I probably would too if it was World War II. I probably would just stick my head in the Indian Ocean. I wouldn't be able to cope. Is it done? It's done. Okay, cool. Now we just got to connect it with a railway, and that's that. I think you can build railways over mountains. Apparently you can. I was so sure you couldn't, though. That's the thing. Okay. And then once that railway is connected, we should be able to get enough supply from it for us to actually do this war now. Why is there a bad spot there? That's why. Well, quite tough to cover them. Come on, Afghanistan. We're so close. So close. Actually, we should just focus all our energy on taking Kabul only. Like, just literally focus on no other region but here. Because that's, I mean, basically the only region we need anyway. Okay, let's just do that. Let's just deploy all of these. Attach them. And then declare war on Saudi Arabia. Okay, so now that we have an actual supply in this region, we should be able to get rid of them. But it's probably going to take quite some time despite that. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, they've arrived. They're going to start dispersing, and once they're done doing that, we'll only need. I think we'll only need 20 divisions, to be honest. Saudi Arabia only has probably 11, to be honest. This is still taking forever, which deeply frustrates me. But this will be done in 28 days, and when that's completed, it should also help. Quite a lot of supply is being used from this. I should also attach it. Should I attach it directly to that one or this one? Okay, this one. Well, which one's closer? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, it's actually the same distance from both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think connecting more rails is going to be better. Oh yeah, we should now declare war on Saudi Arabia. Just hurry up, get it over and done with. Let's see, are we short of anything? We're starting to get short of things. Whatever. Will they form a faction? I highly doubt it. Our first initiative is to just take these ports. This one in particular. And then just go for it. We're having no success with this endeavor. So we're just going to wait for the second supply hub to get done, I suppose. I'm just probably going to take it too. I'll be back now. Okay, I am back. Back to wall. Okay, infiltration or assault. I think infiltration. Motorized infantry organization. We probably will start using tanks and motorized companies more later. So it feels like a safe investment. Also, I think we can just change it with that stuff as well. Okay, right, 21 days. Okay, we actually got somewhere with this. Although it seems that... Okay, we're handling it, okay. 20 divisions is usually enough for this. I think what we might have to do here is we might just have to attack every single piece that isn't very well defended and just sort of chip away at them as best we can. I think that's the best I can manage in these current circumstances. Let's just attack every weak point in their armor until we get rid of them. I thought he had 1942, but it still will be. King George V. I need to start constructing one a little bit later, actually. Almost done on Harad. Thank goodness, it seems we're going to get rid of them over here. Okay, that's a weak point. And we're just going to keep pushing inwards. Now that we've broken them, we're just going to keep breaking them. And we're just going to keep spreading outwards as quickly as possible and grab as much territory as possible. It's the best we can do in this situation we're in. Ugh, just when I thought I'd break through. Okay, now we need to connect that with the railway. And then we're just going to speed that up as quickly as possible. Speaking of which, it seems our divisions are having some difficulty in this region. I should just tell them to just go from port to port and just sweep inland as best as they can. Although, by the looks of it, I'm just going to need to get this port to speed up. And just put that underneath there. As soon as that's done. I feel like they should be focusing on actually grabbing the port over there, because then at least there'll be some additional supply. I think there's a port here, isn't there? No, it's Qatar. Great. But yeah, if they can climb up here quickly enough, they should be able to get some additional resources. Okay. I'm going to take direct control of this and just tell the AI to maintain a front line for me, and that's basically it. Japan inviting me again. Okay. Aluminium. No, we cannot. We need this to happen faster, actually. I suppose we could just keep pouring divisions into this. How good we broke through. Why is this only 50% effective by the looks of it? Hmm. Apparently I'm producing outdated equipment somewhere, but I can't seem to notice it. Am I still producing? Okay, another 16 divisions by the looks of it. Produce that now, good. Okay. These can go here. This will be some good use for them. And then just add them all onto their own commander. Who can we promote? I'm extremely fussy when it comes to choosing a commander. I think we'll just do this person. Cancel that. Okay, and then just front line and just send all divisions to the front line. Hawker Hector. Oh, that one. Oh, we already did that. Just forgot to remove it. Okay. Let's just add more planes. Okay, despite having added another hub, we're still only partially effective in this region. I think maybe connecting this hub directly to the other one is the best choice. Okay, I think we're going to have to do a full-scale attack again. Just the entirety of Afghanistan. Hopefully it works this time. It seems to be green for now, but we'll see. I think I might just do a naval invasion to Jeddah. I'm going to take 4 divisions. Unfortunate. And then just take Jeddah. Then once we've landed, we can send more divisions to protect it. Let's see. There. That port should actually... It's taking forever. Should take 1 day now. Adding more railways did not seem to solve this problem. At least more connected, I suppose. But that's about it. Okay, we do seem to be making some progress here, at least, I think. I think we've gained more tiles. It's at times like this where I think I should start training more motorized divisions, but do I have enough? Okay, I can cook probably a few. Like 3 maybe. Because it will save me a lot of inconvenience now that I think about it. Now my new fun game is going to be to take these additional divisions and attach them here. Actually, no, that can stay there. Well, I've got Iraq is ready, but we're not even done with Afghanistan. However, this will probably end quite soon, so I think in 20 days' time, on the 15th of October, we will declare war. Oh, finally. We did it. We got rid of them. Okay. Now, we're going to take all of these And we are going to tell them to all come here. And quite soon, we're going to see a gigantic invasion. We can now prepare to take a rock. Oh, they did have someone there. Yeah, never mind. Okay. We'll see what happens with this. Okay, well, it looks good. It's not going to work. Seems Germany's not doing as well as they were earlier. But Italy is taking Greece. Sometimes if you declare war on enough Middle Eastern countries at the same time, they generally form factions. Let's see, hopefully... Yes, these are done. We'll just have one being developed at all times for now. Okay, as soon as we get that port, we should be in the clear. Finally! Now we can attach this to our military base down here, to our railway down here. Okay. And that should help with our supplying. I say, ever since they updated how the supply works in this game, it's been much harder to take territories. Oh, well, at least Iraq won't be getting resources from the sea very easily. Okay, finally everything's going our way. I think we can make some additions to our division template quite soon, actually. We don't want to get too close to Iraq now that I think about it. Because then we'll have their troops will be able to pull in through these tiles. Currently they can't, but soon they will be able to, so we won't focus on opening that door just yet. In fact, we're going to just completely do that, and then we'll say invade rather like that. Just so we don't have to deal with the Iraqis just yet. Oh, here I am, not taking advantage of this. But that's a good point, actually. Where is... Okay, these must all come here. Okay, now we can just tell them to all go here. Okay, so now we have no air superiority in this region, which should make things much easier. Read up, I think its name is. Yes, now that we have their capital, we have some additional supply that we can use now. That should be quite easy. Just walk into Medina. I think they only have one city after that, and that's Jeddah. Just send that one to go over there. I should probably start building some battleships. I like the ships I build to be at least level 3, to be honest. Okay, we have Jeddah. So now we have most of their victory points. I can't believe there's not been sent to Medina. There should be at least 6 people being sent to Medina. Okay, they should have capitulated by now. Finally! Okay, now we have to rapidly send all our troops up to Iraq. Like now. Right now. Okay, it seems we'll be able to do a more large-scale war quite soon. Iraq should be quite easy, now that we have control of Saudi Arabia's supply chains. We're just gonna connect the main hub here to down here. And that should help. And then this hub here as well will be connected. And then we'll just put those railways at the top for immediate construction. And now we can do more research here. Okay. I think we're just going to start justifying war against our final enemy for tonight, Iran. Which will be ready in 125 days. I will, however, have to start mass producing infantry. It's another thing I've completely forgotten to research. Civilian trains. Okay, finally we can do the trains. I think they're down here. Yeah, they're here. Start producing those as quickly as possible. Occupied territories are doing okay. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be researching your guns as well. What are you doing? Baghdad. Baghdad, Baghdad. Let's go straight into Baghdad. Probably save me a lot of inconvenience. Okay, so Iran will have to worry about a war in 50 or so days' time. I think we've done quite well so far. We've taken quite a lot of the east. And probably we have quite a fair amount of oil now as well. So there's that too at least. Okay, now it's just muscle to take. Okay, apparently we're still missing another gun, so I don't know if I can just stop mass producing. Or maybe I can. How many can I produce? I can produce 67 divisions. So let's produce 67 divisions. They should be ready in 30 or so days. And then we just mass deploy. Oh, we have another one. Okay, as soon as Lion class is ready, that's when we'll start. 67 divisions, good lord. Wait, where is this? Isn't this in Tibet? They're still going. Those divisions are still going. Let's just get rid of all of these. Honestly. Some people's jokes. They should capitulate any second. We're just going straight to muscle. We're just completely skipping through every other part of this. Japan yet again inviting us. They haven't really seemed to have moved forwards or backwards in this whole thing. They've gained the Philippines, but they haven't. Their war against China hasn't changed very much by the looks of it. I'm pretty sure Siam is supposed to join them at some point. I think I have historical focuses on. Yeah, I'm quite sure I do. Ugh, just get them over and done with. Okay, let's capitulate now. Good. Take all. Take all states. Direct control. Okay. Now, how much of this is improved infantry? Okay, where's my special? Okay, this one seems to have the more special ones. Okay, so this one will go here. Where is he? He's up here. Okay. Then we'll put him onto here. And these other divisions, which we've all just created, we're going to divide them into different pieces now. And we are just going to evenly distribute them all. I think this dude should actually have the other one. No, this one will do. Although we don't have much need of that, to be honest. So I feel like I want to build up the experience of this one. And then here we can have that other one. Where is he? Him. And then here we can have... He's a level 2, even though he is cautious. Try and find another decent commander if possible. It seems impossible. Extra attack, but lower recovery. I don't know if that's really worth it. But it seems we have a little choice currently. So these divisions will have to just keep this side locked, and these ones will have to handle this side. Let's see, let's connect all these railways. It's probably one of my favorite parts of this. It's just connecting the railways. Okay. Okay. That will connect us to here, and that will give us access to the other supplies in the region, which should help take the burden off of these supply hubs. Did I even construct that board? I don't think I did. I think I should construct it round about now. And then we're just going to tell this half to march towards Tehran, and this half to march past it over here. And hopefully with the strength of both forces we'll be able to push them over and out the way. Okay, that seems to lessen the burden on most of these. I feel like I've been doing everything but building supply hubs. I've just been focusing on all these other small things I need to do. Honestly, this is going to be just faster. Okay, they're all in position. These ones here. It's quite likely Iran has a fair amount of divisions, but we probably have double the amount they do. Quite soon we are going to have a gigantic free India. Okay, it looks like China's going to win this one. This war against Japan. In fact, I think that's China over there invading some of these islands. No, it's someone else. Oh, it's the US invading these islands. Yeah, Japan's probably going to capitulate again in this version of the game. And it seems even Germany is losing steam. Should be ready in just 20 days time. Should all be ready finally. Let's see, our occupied territories are currently well under our control. We should be sending, cancel them there and send them all here. Although that is a lot more capacity. Okay, they'll be working from here. Yeah, I haven't actually been focusing on what I can do here. I've been completely distracted by all these other things. Okay, well that's done now, so now we can connect this to up here. Actually, I think I'll connect it to there rather, and then do the same here. And that should give us the additional energy we need. Currently, I don't think we have enough trains, so that's going to be kind of a problem. But we'll be producing them as quickly as possible as soon as the research is available. Okay, now we can declare war. And we will rapidly start the invasion. Okay, now we can start improving our weapons, which we kind of need to do as quickly as possible. It seems Iran might capitulate quite quickly for once, which would be a huge relief, because usually it takes forever. Okay, everything is connected, perfect. Problem is, as we start to get deeper, we're going to have more and more difficulty maintaining the adequate supply that we need. Okay, we're very close to Tehran now. Very close. We should be able to reach it quite soon, hopefully. Finally, we can start producing civilian trains. It seems we're missing quite a lot of trains, so we are going to relax the production of quite a few of these. I think we'll just cancel air production for a few moments, just until we can get this high enough. Should probably be doing the next train as soon as possible. Thank goodness. It seems we might take Tehran. We have taken Tehran. Okay, that's the new capital, and we'll probably take that too. We're just going to focus all our energy into trying to get rid of them. We can still win without necessarily taking the current capital. If we can grab enough victory points, it should be fine. Okay, now we can start the production of our battleships. We did it, we took Iran. That is it, we have done it. We have taken Iran, and now we have a glorious, gigantic, free India. Thank you for watching, and I hope I will probably do another stream tomorrow. And then we'll try to take Turkey and the remaining pieces of Asia, if possible. So, stay tuned for my next episode. Thank you.